Namaste everyone. This video is about the massive shift in masculine energy. A great masculine awakening is happening across the planet. This is the intensity of the energy will be mainly between the year 2021 to 2025. So anyone who finds this video, I hope this helps you. Let's go a little bit in the history. I would like to talk about certain traits about men and what has happened across the centuries, which have been probably unresolved for a very, very long time. Most of the men have suppressed their emotions, and they even today they tend to disagree, or they do not even acknowledge that they have certain difficulty in expressing their emotions. So when your emotions are suppressed and it has been done for a very long time and you're doing it even in this lifetime, it is going to bring you a lot of pain that might manifest in like you might face health issues, you might go through certain accidents, you might feel a lot of loss and in your personal and professional life. So all these are results of suppressing your emotions and not correcting them. Most of the men have been taught for eons to suppress their emotions and not even look at their creative side. There's a great possibility you can flow your emotions through art, through creativity, but I believe not a lot of work has been done in this regard. If you observe, most of the men, they do not even acknowledge their ill behavior or their acts towards other people, and especially women, the women in their house. Like, observe this constant bullying, belittling others, dominating other people. I mean, you have observed such men. Such people are not going to make it too far. Notice that if you have been constantly making fun of others, trying to suppress other people's dreams, emotions, not supporting them, and you taunt others, such things, it will first lead dissatisfaction in your own life, first in yourself, then in your relationships, your career, and your finance. How has this gone unnoticed that all this negative act is first going to affect you entirely? It is going to affect the man who has done all these things. Thinking that making fun of people and cracking jokes all the time, cracking jokes on the appearances of women, appearances of other men, and even if some men who have been emotionally intelligent, you're making fun of them as well. This is not going to work out for too long. It is high time men retrospect their acts, and is it really serving them? Is it really helping them in their own progress? You need to question all these things. Now, in case of pandemic, COVID has been affecting so many people and has caused death of mostly men. Check the statistics, check all the news updates, check the rates of death. It is mostly the men who have died. Women have been still on the better side. They have recovered very well, and they have been safer so far. So, the reason for all this is probably you have not acknowledged your actions, maybe you have not corrected your karma, maybe you have not done the right things, and probably there's a great negativity in you. That toxicity has to be released. Only then things will work out. A lot of healing will come to the masculines, to the men of the society. I'm not sure why so much of suppression of your feelings are done, and I have noticed this in men, introvert men especially. If one of your parent has been controlling, or if you have faced a lot of control and suppression in your workplace, and you don't even acknowledge or correct it, you will eventually burst it on some other person who wants to actually help you. Think about it. And this actually is leading to unhappiness in your own life, in your own relationships. There is a lot of emotional bankruptcy in men. Please rectify this. It's a request. Otherwise, in coming times, this awakening process, if you address your emotions, if you do the right things, if you stand for people who are weak, if you talk in support of people who need help, if you fight for the integrity of women in your own house, in your life, if you take stand for the women in your family, for their respect and integrity, if you take a stand for your wife who has been your best ally all through your life. And for singles as well, if you have taken up steps to protect women or other people who are being harassed, you will be gifted all along after this awakening process is complete. Please take up the right actions, address your emotions. Otherwise, this is not going to serve most of the men if they are not acting from a place of respect and integrity, first for themselves and then for the people around them. And COVID pandemic is actually a karmic cycle that is happening all across the planet. For centuries and eons, the women have been ill-treated. Most of them, most of women, even today, they suffer domestic abuse. They, in the history, there is a lot of persecution that has happened in the European continent. So many women in Africa are ill-treated, and there are rape cases happening. It could happen to men as well, but that's not a lot is talked about that. Both men and women are equally affected, but a lot of abuse, a lot of violence has been done to women. All this is going to come back mainly on the men who have, and the masculine collective, if you have not acted for the right cause. Please give a thought about this, contemplate about this. Most of the men who have not supported their mother, or when they needed somebody to talk for them in their support, or if men who are married and they have not taken a stand for their wife's integrity across, I mean, in the family and in the community, such men will be affected a lot. They will have tremendous health issues. They might go through a lot of accidents and injuries. You know, we are already noticing this. It's happening already. The possible symptoms are, through this awakening process, most of the men who have not corrected their actions, they are possibly going to face a lot of fever, frequent occurrence of fever, nausea, cold, cough. Even though you don't have any virus, your virus report is negative, but still such people might be going through symptoms like these. Loss of hair, sudden weight gain and weight loss, irritation, minor accidents, frustration, stress, and because of that frustration and I mean, if men are not able to handle their emotions and they do not exactly know why this is happening, you might burst out on your family members, you might burst out on your friends. If it is that's the reason I urge men to express their emotions to the people they trust the most. Please share, please acknowledge that this is what you're feeling and how this can be healed. This is important. I have to say, I have to say this, if men are not taking charge of their emotions and their actions, if they do not seek forgiveness for all the wrongdoings towards women, they are going to have a hard time in coming years. And you will be given lots of tests and lessons along this way. So, I mean, let's be wise. I hope a lot of wisdom comes to such men and make the necessary changes. There are certain remedies which can be done through this process. It might seem very unnatural to most of the men, but they are very simple, and that is what will bring a lot of healing to your soul and your family. First for you, for your soul, your mind, your body, and then eventually your surroundings also will be in harmony. First one, give up on that egoic sense of yourself that you know it all, if you have done that in most part of your life. Treat women, especially your mother, wife, sister, daughters in your family, please treat them with a lot of kindness and respect. Appreciate them for their day-to-day efforts, like as simple as folding your clothes, keeping your cupboard and your items neat, maintaining your homes. Your moms cook. I believe being a housewife is such a thankless job. In spite of working all day and night, and most of the women still have to take all the domestic abuse and violence and all the nonsense and taunting from their husbands. It's just not fair. If you men have been doing this, I request both men and women to sit and talk about it, discuss about it. It is high time. Please make the necessary changes. to men, I say make it a practice to frequently appreciate women in your house, frequently appreciate the men as well with respect for all the efforts that they have done. Acknowledge that when you say it directly in front of them, that's when a lot of positivity, a positive exchange happens. You know, simple words and like good words will make a lot of change in that conversation and towards that person and for yourself as well. You will feel a lot of weight lifted from your soul. Replace third one, replace your addictions with good habits. A lot of men even today have really bad habit of drinking and smoking. You feel drinking and smoking is your favorite pastime, but trust me, um, drugs, smoking, drinking, excessive consumption of pornography, simply by watching too many pornography videos, men have lost their divinity. Men have lost those sacred masculine qualities because such things will actually program you to do evil things. And eventually, you will, such negative influences will impact you first. It will affect your career, it will affect your finance, it will affect your discipline. Please focus on changing these habits for good. Replace them with good habits like reading books, taking up courses. There are a lot of coaching for men happening recently. I will put the links down in the description box. They're doing really amazing work. They're helping men to connect to their sacred masculine qualities, and that's amazing. I would be also putting up the links for a few books. I'll mention them here. Man Enough by Justin Baldoni and The Mask of Masculinity by Lewis Howes. These two books really explain how men can turn into caregivers. You don't have to be always the dominating the macho man. You can just relax in your uh, soft side as well. So please start working on your emotional intelligence. These 5 years, men have to heavily focus on working on their emotional intelligence. This will help them a lot, and this is going to bring a lot of healing within your life and your family. And some physical remedies, please focus on your diet. Go for some salad, plant-based diet. Drink lots of water. Take lots of coconut water, buttermilk, curd. This helps to bring down the heat energy. It will regulate from within. Do a lot of physical workout and use these 5 years to focus on yourself and have a very good disciplined practice. And the next remedy, the most important one, please have a meditation practice daily, at least 5 days a week. The most powerful mantra for men, as far as my knowledge goes, Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. This mantra is super powerful to cleanse your soul. It will bring you in the right direction. You will feel a lot of purging, crying. You will feel like crying a lot. But that is nothing but a lot of karma is being cleansed and lifted. So anytime you feel that way, don't suppress it. Cry, finish it off, acknowledge it, and you can just comfort yourself. Or you can talk to anybody, any friend or family member you trust. It will just help you through the process. So always along this process, please share your feelings with the person you trust. It's really wise to take support from other people during this time. And yeah, these are the things. Please, I suggest you can replay and write down these remedies. Seek for forgiveness and express gratitude for everything that you have while you do meditation. Seek for lots of forgiveness during meditation if you can't do it in person. If you can do it in person, if you can say sorry or thank you to people for whatever you have done or whatever has happened, I think that is the best way of healing, to talk to the person directly, to share good words with the person directly. Otherwise, meditation is always there. I mean, Shiva and Shakti are so graceful. They are always around you. They always help the people who really want to bring good change in life, who want to lead a life of integrity. And once you are in this process, there is a Kundalini activation happening in you. The Shakti energy will actually cleanse your body and your bullshit detectors will get activated. Trust me, this is the best part. You will know what is right, what is wrong. You will see through a lot of things very clearly. Your emotions will be balanced and your intuition will be heightened. Your senses will be cleansed and heightened really well. But this process is long. um, I wouldn't say it's all rosy and easy. A lot of health issues and emotional issues would come up, but that is only because you have to just cross all these things and just clear all those tests and go forward. And in the end, trust me, it's my experience. It brings a lot of healing. You have a lot of gifts that you discover within yourself. It is an amazing journey after that. And one more another remedy I would suggest men is please take up energy healing sessions or take up hypnosis sessions where you are able to trace through your past life issues. Believe me, there are tons of things we have not, probably most of us have not resolved in our past lives, and they continue in this life and cause you pain and issues, and you're suffering with depression, anxiety, and you don't even know why. But his hypnosis, it has helped me a lot. And energy healing sessions or reiki or crystal healing or anything to do with sound healing, sound vibration healing, such techniques will really help you along the journey. So please don't hesitate to invest in yourself. Take up such sessions, because there are certain things which you don't even know that sit in your DNA and they're bothering you. They could be problems of your own ancestors that are not being resolved. So all these things are connected. Please focus on these things and correct your actions. Acknowledge your emotions. Again, I would say that statement. Another thing, I read about wisdom. So, Survival of the Wisest by Jonas Salk. This book was written by the inventor of polio vaccine, and I can see how relative it is to this time. We are in a similar situation that happened during 1918 pandemic, and he writes in this book. I could not find this book, but I do have certain images here that I'm sharing with you. Um, the people who will believe in their inner calling, who will trust their intuition, who will go by their wisdom, are the ones who will make it really well in the future. They are going to have a better life path in the future. So I urge men to please believe in them, in their inner calling, their intuitions. Like, I don't know why most men actually suppress the visions and dreams they receive, which I believe almost all of us, men and women, have to acknowledge all the dreams and visions that you receive. They constantly give you a signal to what has to be resolved and what can bring a lot of happiness and abundance in your life. So, and all through this awakening process, you first will be getting rid of a lot of toxic patterns that you have been carrying all along, which, because of which you have probably hurt others as well. Hurting yourself first and then you're hurting others because of those toxic patterns. So please focus on clearing all the toxic patterns. And Survival of the Fittest, this book explains that how men have, because of their desires have gone so far that it's causing destruction on planet. And the way the energy shift is happening, it's not going to help anymore. There's a great change coming. Please go through these images. The graphs explain what kind of people will survive, and it explains about 3D, gives an overview about 3D consciousness and 5D consciousness. In short, I would say 3D consciousness people are very self-centered, egoistic, just they think only about themselves, selfish. 5D people are the ones who are mainly into service for humanity, who would mostly the entrepreneurs. They are the ones who are, it seems to me they are mainly going to be a part of the 5D community, because they believe in taking care of their own needs first and then taking care and bringing about change in the community, in humanity as a whole. So that's a short description about 3D and 5D. You can research more on these concepts. And there were few pages in the book Think and Grow Rich. It explains how men receive so much of creativity and wisdom from women they marry. It is usually that way. Like the saying goes, behind every successful man there is a woman. But women are naturally attuned to nature. They are already guided with a lot of wisdom and creativity. And when the energy exchange happens through marriage or through love relationship, in such case, men are receiving that wisdom from women, and they grow, they do well, and things go fine. But it is only at one point when men start to believe that it is only their effort, their thinking, their ego, and it is entirely because of them that they could create an empire, and they forget the feminine, the female in in his life, mostly the wife or the partner in his life, and that's it. You see there, and your downfall, the downfall in a man's life begins. Like, just give it a thought. Think about this. Don't you believe this? That at least you have to acknowledge the women in your life, give them the credits that they deserve. It is in the history. It is in the past records. Anytime a man has, like, really ill-treated women in their life, their downfall sets in. Please take care of this. Please acknowledge the feminine wisdom. Respect that. And focus on embodying the sacred masculine qualities. This will help you in the long run, and uh, the coming decade is going to reap you benefits according to the efforts that you have made in your self development. And that's about it. This is what I had to share. Um, I believe I have covered most of the points. Please share this with people who are going through such symptoms and who need help. Simply change in the way of your lifestyle will alter your entire destiny. Believe me on this one. And once you're through with this, once your body is cleansed, once your human vessel is clear, a blissful change sets in, and that will give you a lot of uh, benefits. So I wish everyone good luck. Please stay safe. See you.